Tonight's top story, answers in Uvalde.
Tomorrow, the U.S. Department of Justice will release its report on law enforcement's response to the massacre at Robb Elementary. Tonight, loved ones of the victims were the first to learn what is in that report.
Let's get right to KENS 5 reporter Alicia Nieves in Uvalde tonight. Alicia, you spoke with families. What are they telling you?
Lots of emotions filling the air tonight. Parents are still trying to process what they learned inside the local activity center right behind me. At the end of the day, families are just hoping this new report can bring about the change and accountability that they have been fighting for since the beginning. The conversation happened behind closed doors tonight, and it was between federal officials and families of both the victims and survivors. It started at about 6 and ended just after 8 o'clock. Parents tell us not too many specifics were given, and some of the information they learned they can't share until tomorrow after that report is published. What they could tell us is the Attorney General acted with empathy and compassion toward the families, and he was open to answering many of their questions because there were a lot of them tonight. Families tell us much of the conversation revolved around what they already knew, that the response was a failure and action that needed to happen did not. They say they're expecting tomorrow will reveal a thorough, unbiased investigation into the inaction on May 24th, 2022 at Robb Elementary School, since the DOJ was not part of the response that day.
I had to process everything that took place right now. It was a lot of information, and I guess the next step is to find out what will be done with this information.
It was just basically just a detailed and summarized view of what happened that day. The report wasn't to point fingers and stuff like that, but there will be stuff laid out to where whoever's reading the report can kind of determine that.
The briefing that we received today was very positive. We look forward to seeing the report because we think it will validate a lot of our feelings already as to what transpired and what didn't transpire, what should have happened.
Tomorrow at 12:30, this critical incident report will be released by the DOJ. At 1:30, the U.S. Attorney General will hold a press conference, and immediately after that, families of the Uvalde victims will hold their own news conference. We're going to stream all of that live for you on KENS5.com and the KENS 5 app. We're live in Uvalde. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.